R2 the motherfucking dog. What's up, world? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy R2, and we back with another banger. You know what I'm saying? So grab some popcorn and your cold drink and go on down there and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then jump over there and hit that bell. So when I drop these bangers, you be one of the first ones to put your eyes on it. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's going on with y'all, man? How was y'all's day today, man? We 2 weeks and a day into the new job. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going smooth. You know what I mean? They frustrated the hell out of me today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, man, I'm doing a yard dog position. And what a yard dog does is, all the trailers that come in and out of these big manufacturing companies or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Now, they're gonna have a lot of trailers on the yard. You know what I'm saying? They need them moved in and out of receiving, shipping, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. I'm a yard dog with a CDL, so I move trailers in and out of docks all day. You know what I'm saying? And man, these tractors that they got us in, bruh, listen, man, they raggedy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta disengage both sets of your brakes. You know what I'm saying? And in this old truck, man, the buttons keep popping out. You gotta keep forcing my daggum palm, man, is sore as heck, man, from pushing that button all day. You know what I'm saying? Just holding them in, when that air pressure is trying to force it out. It's like, and then the truck got a crazy air leak, you know what I'm saying? So every 2-3, 10 seconds, I'm having to stop, put it in neutral, and air it back up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you backing trailers up, you're gonna use that brake a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna keep your foot on that brake a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to go slow. You don't want to hit nothing or turn nothing up. You know what I'm saying? So it has an air leak. So as I'm pushing that brake, whipping these, maneuvers, just as fast as I'm airing it up, it's pushing out. You know what I'm saying? And this, these manufacturing companies, man, they don't like to spend money. You dig what I'm saying? And instead of fixing this thing or replacing them with some up to date, you know what I mean, some compatible to the new age and how things is working, man, it'll make the job a lot more easier. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I'm with a manufacturing company that, they make a lot of money, but when it comes time to spend some, you gotta daggum put them in a chokehold to get them to spend some money. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's gonna change soon. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna stay down. We're gonna, keep a positive mind about it, and we're gonna get this bread. You dig what I'm saying? So anyway, it's story time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, this story right here, man. Okay, now I already told y'all about the chick that I was dealing with that I ended up catching the case. Her people's, broke in our house, stole what they stole, got me a dry case, got her a dry case too. You know what I'm saying? Because, when they come to the car asking me, she crying, talking about, Red, you ain't gonna tell them that's your stuff? No, because my stuff was in my trunk. You know what I'm saying? So, me and this girl, man, after that happened, I ended up still, staying down with her, man. I ended up getting robbed, messing with this chick, you know what I'm saying, at gunpoint, with her nephew in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kind of run down how that story happened. So, man, one day, we cruising, we finna go bust a move, you know what I'm saying? Now, I got a lot of money on me, I put most of my bread up under my seat, you know what I'm saying? Now, the fives and the ones and the tens, the little bills, I keep on my person, you know what I'm saying? So we go to a gas station. Now, this is definitely a gas station that I don't normally stop at. You know what I'm saying? For one, it's out of bounds, but it's kind of in the middle, it's kind of a neutral zone. Southeast Village is right here, but me personally, in my gangbang career, I ain't got no no beef or no, run-ins with the Southeast Village. You know what I'm saying? Any of the Southeast Village, dudes that I done ran across, we been cool. You know what I'm saying? I bumped into their big homie, Deuce Biggs in the joint my first trip, you know what I'm saying? And he was, cock swole, you know what I'm saying, older dude, you know what I mean? Kind of, walked around with his chest poked out, but we ended up getting super tight. We ended up kind of being best of friends, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't seen him in the world since I've been home, it's nothing but love, you know what I'm saying? It's my guy, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have no reason not to want to, pull up in the store, get some gas real quick, and, continue on with my mission, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm headed to Dale City, but I'm going to stop right here and get some gas real quick because, I'm driving man, I had a clean 88. I had a 1988 Delta 88 Oldsmobile Royal Brougham. You dig what I'm saying? 4-door, looked like a baby, looked like a Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? But it was the short body. And man, this sucker, it resembles the Park Avenue, but way cleaner than the Park Avenue. This sucker was like dark, a real dark blue. You know what I'm saying? The paint was so dark blue that at nighttime it looked black. You know what I'm saying? It had little flakes in it, all original paint. You know what I'm saying? This was my first car. My mama got me this first car, you know what I'm saying, from Bob Howard. I think she paid $2,500 for it. It ran immaculate. You know what I'm saying? I think an older white woman was driving it just to church and back. So this is my first car. You know what I'm saying? This sucker clean, all original. I didn't have no rims, but I did have it beaten though. You know what I'm saying? So we pull up at this store. Now, I give Shorty the money. Tell her to go pay for the gas. Now, while she go pay for the gas, I'm counting money on my lap. I'm slipping though. You know what I'm saying? I'm counting my little fives and my ones. This chump change. I got the hundreds, 50s, and the 20s under my seat though. You know what I'm saying? In my deck case, I used to have a pop off deck. You know what I'm saying? This back when they had pop off decks. So I had a case to go to the deck though. I had my deck on, so my bag was empty. So I stuffed my big bills, the majority of my cash in this, bag and stuff it under the seat. You know what I'm saying? This was something that I did all the time. Now, I don't got my hammer. You know what I'm saying? I own 2 hammers at the time. You know what I mean? I got a Colt 45. That was my baby, man, with a lemon squeeze on it. You know what I'm saying? That was my everyday, but for some reason, I didn't have my strap with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I usually didn't particularly, I was going to get on, so I really didn't particularly like to ride with both. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just something it just feel like you riding with too much. You know what I mean? One is enough. You know what I'm saying? And I always dealt, especially when I'm hustling. When I was hustling, and I'm in full hustle mode at the time. When I was hustling, man, I didn't do business with people that I didn't feel comfortable around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going out here to meet, one of my older Crip partners. You know what I mean? But our business always been solid. You know what I mean? He look at me like a little brother. I look at him like a big brother. We've been getting this bread. You know what I'm saying? He spend with me, I spend with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go out here and make this move. So I didn't have my hammer on me. I ain't really never take it when I went to meet my guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feel like I needed to, because I'm going to point A and back safely. You know what I'm saying? I ain't planning on getting into it with no hard heads. I'm going to bust a play and get back to the jet so I can get it on. You know what I'm saying? So we at this gas station. Now I'm counting this money on my lap, slipping. But I ain't knowing I'm slipping at this time. I'm thinking we just to go get some gas and this to be easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? So I sent her in the store. Now, I seen a little dude standing outside the store. I didn't pay it no mind. I did not pay it no mind. But see, my problem with this situation is she should have let me know, that, at least she knew these dudes or to keep an eye on these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't paying no attention. I'm counting money. I just sent her in the store with a dub or whatever to put it on the gas so I can, pump the gas or whatever, So I'm counting my bread and a dude walk up, now before I tell you this, I got on a chain. It's not even real though. This chain is not even real, but I took it to get it to see if it was real, because I took it off one of the young homies in the Jacks, he was just running around with it. I'm like, man, where you get this chain from? I'm like, man, let me wear this sucker. I grabbed it from him, put it on my neck, you know what I'm saying, and just had it all day. But I stopped somewhere like the pawn shop or something just to test it to see. Because, you know, if it was real, I was going to offer him a bag for it. You know what I'm saying? 500-600. You know what I'm saying? Nice little, like a bezel type of chain. You know what I'm saying? So, but it wasn't even real. So I'm like, man, I'm going to hurry up and get this back to him. So in the midst of that, we end up at the store. I got this chain on. Now I'm counting my little bread. Now this dude must have seen me count my little, you know, my little ones, because he walked up to my passenger door and was like, "Hey, bro." And I threw my head up like, "What's up, homie?" You know what I mean? And he was like, "Hey, man, I'm up here hustling. You know what I mean? You trying to get a sack of trees up off of me?" I'm like, you know what? I don't even smoke. At this time, I wasn't even smoking trees. You know what I'm saying? It's just dip and cigarettes for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't smoking no trees. So he like, "Hey, you wanna buy a little tree sack from me?" I'm like, "Man, you know what? I don't even smoke, but you know, give me a little dime. You know what I mean? I support the hustle. You know what I mean? I just give it away when I get back to the Jets. One of the young homies out there or something. One of my little partners. You know what I mean? So I start back counting my bread. You know, I'm finna break off 10 for him. It's mostly ones and fives. You know what I mean? So I'm separating. And what made me look back up at him was the sack that he threw in my lap. Now I told him I take a dime. You know what I mean? This is back in Reggie days. You know what I'm saying? I take a dime of that. You know what I mean? Some light tight, give me a dime of that. So the sack he threw on my lap, it was like a blunt of some shake. So when I got it, I'm looking at it. I'm like, "Hey, homie, this ain't." And when I said, "Hey, homie, this ain't," man, I swear, dude had a little rusty 32 pointed at me. Now, I got a 2-year-old in my back seat, man. My little chick, just her nephew. Now, I'm looking at this dude, but at the corner of my eye, I'm looking at little 2-year-old. He a youngster. He innocent. He ain't even knowing what's going on. She acting like she don't know what's going on. She done went to the gas pump, y'all. She done start pumping the gas. I'm supposed to be the one pumping the gas. This dude in my passenger seat, like he talking to me. Now, but for the benefit of her doubt, for the benefit of my doubt, on her behalf, she could have been turned this way, pumping the gas, not paying attention, because he was talking low, like a whisper. You know what I mean? He had the little 32. He like, "Yeah, let me get all that." He like, "Take the keys, throw them in the dashboard." In my mind, I'm like, "Ain't this a?" And one thing I can remember, I didn't even say nothing to him. I'm just keeping my eyes on that pistol. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing I can say to make you stop doing what you're doing. So I ain't gonna say nothing. He kept asking me. He like, "You from SEB?" He like, "Negro, you from SEB?" And it's like he was waiting on me to say, yeah, he was gonna pop me. That's how I felt. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just looking at him and the barrel of this pistol. I'm looking him dead in his eyes, but I'm keeping my peripheral on the barrel of this pistol. Because if you're gonna shoot me, bro, I'm gonna watch you shoot me. I'm not gonna try to run. I ain't gonna try to slap it down because I got a kid in the back seat. I'm not gonna try to fight for the gun, because if something happened to this kid and I'm got a part of it, I'd never be able to forgive myself. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about the baby's safety before anything. This money is nothing. And that's what I told him. You know what I mean? I took the keys out the ignition and threw them in the dashboard. I'm like, ain't nothing. He like, "Man, let me get all that." I threw the money at him. Here, nigga. You know what I mean? Here. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. You feel me? But my bread under my seat though. All the shebang is under my seat. But he's just trying to get him a quick little, he thought he wanted the chain too. I'm like, "Man, that ain't nothing. It ain't even real." That's when I said something. I'm like, "It ain't even real." So now I'm upset. So he get on. He kept asking me, "You from SEV?" But he act like he wanted to smoke me, like he wanted to do me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time I'm being quiet because it ain't nothing I can say. Anything that I say could upset him some more. You feel me? Right now, I'm just an easy target. I'm a lick. He ain't mad at me. You know what I'm saying? We ain't beefing. He ain't got no reason to do me. Because if you do me, you gonna have to do her too, is what I'm thinking. Because she's a witness. She's standing right here. Now, if a gunshot go off, she gonna instantly know what's up, what's going on in the car. She pumping the gas though. It seemed like that was the longest $20 in the tank, man. The longest 20. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when I sat back and thought about it later on, I'm like, bro, she set this up. Because now he get on. He get on. I'm hot. She get back in the car. I blow one on her. Bro, you can just imagine. I'm not even going, because that's for sure gonna be a block on the video if I do all that. Just imagine, bro. I blows one on her. I did everything but hit this bro. I didn't put my hands on her. I wanted to. I ain't gonna lie to you, kinfolk. I wanted to foop pop pop. Cause I'm like, how? Because she act like she didn't know what was going on. And I'm like, how? You right here at the gas pump. Are you so oblivious that you ain't seeing this dude leaning in the car with a little pistol pointed at me? Like you couldn't look. You know how when you pumping the gas, you can, you ain't gonna just sit there and stare at the numbers unless you know something is going on. You gonna look around, because it's a dub. You pumping a dub. You know what I'm saying? You pumping a dub, and back then gas ain't nothing but $1.75, 80 something. You know what I'm saying? So you finna pump for a second, cause we finna get some gallons off a dub. So that's why I was like, how did you not understand what was going on? Your nephew in the back seat. You're not even paying attention. This your nephew, not mine. You responsible for him if something happened, not me. Your parents and your people gonna be looking at you if something happened to this little dude in the back seat and he just back there skinning and grinning. He ain't understanding what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he didn't understand what was going on, because I don't, that's the last thing I want, something to happen to a kid in my possession, on my watch. You know what I'm saying? So man, I'm blowing one on her, bro. I'm so hot. I done called my T lady. I told my T lady what's going on. She like, baby, you can't. She like, I understand you upset. You just need to be glad that they didn't do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? And she let me know right then and there, ain't nothing more precious than life. So it don't matter what you out there doing, how much money you got. In that kind of situation, you did what you were supposed to do. You not no daggum superhero. You ain't black, you ain't black Jesus. You dig what I'm saying? You are a regular human being, and that bullet don't care how tough you is. You know what I'm saying? Because if that dude would have pulled that trigger, she would have lost her baby, and my mama wouldn't have never been able to have no understanding with that. You know what I'm saying? So once my mama put it to me like that, I'm like, you know what? You sure right. I'm like, you know what? It's my fault, because I'm head down counting money, and the dude walk up to my car, for one, no pistol. You know what I'm saying? So that's, that situation let me know that you got to have that thing. You know what I'm saying? I definitely boosted my security up, but see, now that ain't the end. So she lets it be known that she knew one of them. So I'm like, you did. I'm saying, so I'm making her. I'm like, man, play the story back to me how you seen it. And when I made her go back and relook at things, she let me know that the dude outside the store spoke to her. Supposedly, she went to school with this dude. So I'm like, okay, where you go to school with him at? Star Spencer, Midwest City area. Okay, so I get on the jack. Hey, matter of fact, what's his name? You know his name? Okay, him and the dude who robbed me was his brother. The dude outside the store didn't rob me. The other dude robbed me, little light skinned cat. Now this dude I'm talking about was like a more of a brown skin. That's the dude that spoke to her, but I always pressed her about, when we go places in public and you with me and a male speak to you, head down, do what you went to do. Don't stand there holding no conversation with no dude, man. Not when you with me. You know what I'm saying? That's cardinal rule number 2 or 3. You dig what I'm saying? You pay them dudes no never mind when you messing with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you went to school with him or not. You know what I'm saying? So she said that was her reason for, just kind of speaking and going on. You know what I'm saying? And she said he was kind of acting like, oh, you can't speak because you with that, you know what I'm saying? Because you with that dude out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, you not speaking to dude made him feel some kind of way, or you not giving him the conversation that he was looking for. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why I became a target. You know what I'm saying? That was the one way that I was thinking too. But at the same time, you knew these dudes. So bump all that. Who are they? You know what I'm saying? She only knew, one because she went to school with him, but she like, I do know that the other dude was his brother. I'm like, okay, bet I got one name. So, I do some investigation. And sure enough, you know, my sources, from the mid dub area, they knew this dude, you know what I'm saying, or knew of it, and knew where his T lady stayed, you know what I'm saying. So what? Spin it, you know what I'm saying. But ultimately, I'd never seen him on the premises, personally. So, somebody T lady spot, no, we can't, you know what I mean? But in attempt to, put eyes on this guy, I did slide through there, you know what I mean? Me and my brother a couple times, you know what I'm saying? But I never could catch this dude. But I end up catching him in the Oklahoma County jail. But that's another story. You know what I'm saying? So uh I still was with this girl, man. I still messed with this girl, bro. And that ain't even the kicker of the story. So I go to the county. So I go to the county. Now, I didn't sign for my time to go do my first stint at the boot camp. So I'm waiting to pull a chain for that. She's out. She never got no time for the case. She just got probation. I was gonna get probation too, so I'm not gonna say that she got it was unfair because we both got the same probation, but I end up catching a conspiracy charge. You know what I'm saying? That's what sent me to the pen. So unrelated to what me and her had going on. You know what I'm saying? Um, but anyway, I'm in the county jail, bro. This is why I don't trust people, man. And against my better judgment, I still messed with her after this, bro. I'm in the county jail about to go to the joint. We still in a full blown relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I'm calling one day. Now, fellas, if you ever got to do some time, cut that relationship off. Period. Don't think about the outside world. You don't got ain't nobody waiting on you. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't nobody waiting on you. Ain't nobody keeping that coochie on cuff. Ain't nobody doing none of that. They lying. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening because time goes on, bro. You got a 10, a 20, a 15, any of that, bruh. Just let that woman go on because you can have more respect for her. Because if you try to make her stay in a relationship and make her stay faithful to you while you in the pen and she on the streets, bruh, she gonna make you, lose respect for her, bruh. And once a man lose respect for a woman, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once I lost respect for her, it was over with. Now, if I see her on the street or something, what's happening? But that's as far as it'll go, because once I lose respect for you, man, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't lose respect for her on this one. But in the end result, it all led up to me losing respect for her, because this is who she was. She was trying to show me who she was the whole time. I just didn't want to see it because I cared about the girl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the county, I'm calling, and I get on the phone. She answered the phone. And now she know these 15 minutes is only 15 minutes. Whatever you got going on, if you can't cut that off for 15 minutes to talk to, who's supposed to be you love me to death and all that old, riffraff, 15 minutes? You can't tell dude to hold on for 15 minutes. I got to take this call. That's how maintain if you going to and still, play the field because you got to, as long as you in pocket for me, as long as you making sure that bread coming, as long as when I call, you answering these phone calls, you talking to me like you got some sense and and you making this shake with me, I don't care what you do. But it's when you act like you would never do no slime ball stuff, this, that, you the only dude I trust, woo, woo, you the only dude I love, blah, 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 blah. But when I call the phone, she answered. She answered like normal. We talking, but she got like a little funky attitude. So I'm like, what you got an attitude for? I'm like, come on, my nigga. I'm like, bruh, what do you have an attitude for? Anytime I call, I'm in the highest of spirits because how this conversation goes is going to determine how my day goes. You know what I'm saying? So you can't give me 15 minutes of your time, in a respectful manner, you know what I mean, to make sure my day is good. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm talking to her, blase, blase. She sounded like she got an attitude. That's red flag number one. Boom, boom, boom. Being real short with me. You know what I'm saying? Real short answers. You know what I'm saying? No kind of feeling into the conversation. Boom. And then this is what broke my heart, bro. I heard a dude in the background and he like something, cuz whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. She know how I get down, and you gonna do me like that? Oh man, bro, I was heartbroken. You hear me, man? Because I thought it was what it wasn't. You dig what I'm saying? But man, listen here, man. I said all that to say this, and I still, when I got out the pen, bruh, listen, she sent me maybe two. I was gone for 26 months. She sent me two letters, two, and I saved them, bruh. I saved them. I don't got them now, but I saved them because I cared about her, bro. Them two letters, I used to stalk mail. I used to stalk mail call. They used to be like mail call, and we all run to the front, and everybody wait on their name to be called, you know. And I'm waiting on Simpkins. You know what I'm saying? And it only happened twice, bro. But both of them times, it made me feel like I was bigger than the world, bro. But that's how much of an effect a woman can have on you, man, that you care about when you go to the joint. So I'm telling you now, if you ever got to go to the joint, do some time, let it go, bro. Don't hurt yourself. And when they let me go home, this is the thing. I know she cared for me a little bit because at my year review, my dad, his wife, my sisters, and her was in that courtroom, bro, and my mama waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? With nobody in there. It wasn't even a judge in there. It was just the DA and my lawyer and my folks. And she was there, bro. And my mama was like, when they finally let me go, I signed my paperwork and all that, you know what I mean, to get up out of there. But they put me on 20 suspended. Now they enhanced my sentence now. They illegally enhanced my sentence, but I took it because I wanted to go home. Who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? I told them with tears in my eyes, where the pen at? I know 20 suspended. They got you by the cojones. You know what I'm saying? But where the pen at? I'm ready to go home. I've been gone 26 months. I'm ready to go. My woman right here, my mama right here, my old man right there, my sister's right there. I'm ready to go. Where the pen at? So I signed it. She was right there, bro. My mom was like, "You want me to take you home, or you going home with her?" I should have went with my mama, but I care for this woman, man. I care for this girl. I raised her basically. You know what I mean? I got her when she was late into her 17, turning 18. I used to have to wake her up and force her to go to school. She didn't even want to go to school. She didn't even graduate, but I tried though. You know what I'm saying? I'm already dropped out, but I tried to make sure she went. You know what I mean? I care for her, man, and I could tell she cared for me a little bit too, but the slimeness, the bull crap outweighed the good. You know what I'm saying? So you know how it go, man. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm happily married, man, of 5 years, you know what I mean? Going on five. So I ain't sweating none of that, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm just running it down to you to how I got to where I am today. You dig what I'm saying? So, hey man, I appreciate y'all's time. I appreciate y'all listening. I know y'all see me wiping my sweat, man. It's hot in this garage. You dig what I'm saying? But this is my studio right now. You know what I'm saying? I got Pac up there bigging it. You know what I'm saying? Woo gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I appreciate all y'all. Love all y'all, man. Thank you for listening, man. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. You know what I mean? Tell all your peoples and your peoples about art too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I got it going on. And make sure you tell them when you hit that play on that video, make sure you grab some popcorn and your cold drink. You dig what I'm saying? And hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. It's your boy R2, and I'm gone, man. Y'all be good, man. Peace, love, and blessings, man. 100.